Yes, thanks, Seth, for having me on today. It's great to be here. My name is Paolo. I look after APAC and EMEA for Evergent. I work a lot with new and existing customers to make sure that they're getting the absolute most out of our products and services. And I also engage with a lot of prospective clients as well that may be struggling to monetize or grow their subscriptions and who are in need of the expertise that we offer. In terms of what our history is and our current focus. Evergent was initially founded, to tackle some of the difficult challenges associated with monetizing pay TV and legacy pay TV services and digital services. And setting up those services and running up those back office systems has traditionally been a nightmare to do well. So when he started the company 15 years ago, our founder and CEO Vijay, he saw a gap in the market. Providers wanted to be more agile, they wanted to be more nimble, but they were being held back by some of the legacy systems that were and still are slow and expensive to change. So this lack of flexibility was not really allowing them to compete effectively. So his idea was to build a product, to build a company, with maximum configurability that would not only speed up the provider's time to market, but also help them to lower costs. So today we've honed in on our focus to really specialize in helping streaming, pay TV operators, and digital services providers to not only maximize their revenue streams, but also to significantly reduce their churn. Yeah. So recently we've expanded our product line to include some additional AI-driven tools that go beyond churn prediction to actively manage payment recovery processes. So, in this space, in the subscription management and billing and customer lifecycle management space, you'll see a lot of companies touting about, their ability to predict churn, but actually doing something about that churn, or somebody's going to churn, so now what do you do? That's a more pressing challenge, and it's arguably even more challenging to figure out what to do then, right? So that's why we've been working hard to develop a best-in-class set of tools that allow operators to get ahead of the churn problem and to keep more money in their ecosystem. We've been working with AI for many years, long before it kind of became en vogue to work with AI, and this is just a natural extension of what we've been doing in our product roadmap. Additionally, we've been broadening our scope to deliver some special tools for the live sports sector. Live sports are unique in terms of its monetization challenges. Rather, sport has the unique ability to draw in massive amounts of fans in a short period of time. And if you look at sports rights, they're also increasing in terms of their values. So we think it's our responsibility to offer our customers the tools to maximize on their ROI, because they're paying a lot for those sports rights. And we work with some of the largest streaming providers in the world to do just that. Yeah, so at IBC this year, we unveiled, as I was mentioning, a suite of AI-driven tools that were engineered, again, for both payment recovery and proactive churn management. These are available via our Captivate product, which is focused on maximizing user retention and keeping as much money within the provider ecosystem as possible. We also announced our Sports Accelerator suite. This is a set of tools designed specifically to optimize revenue streams around live sports events. Again, we serve some of the largest sports streaming providers in the world, and we have unique insights into what it takes to monetize sports services and to keep fans engaged. And finally, we announced a strategic partnership with Irdeto to offer OTT providers, a comprehensive set of subscription management solutions. Absolutely. So the first I would say is the depth of data insights that we offer. Throughout our history, the company's been around for about 15 years. We've onboarded over 740 million users onto our platform across 180 countries. And I think this provides us, or gives us, an unparalleled global perspective, and also gives us a lot of data that we can use to then power some of these AI tools that we're bringing to market, right? So, our scale is fantastic. Secondly, our solutions are built for speed and flexibility. And I think what this allows providers to do is to adapt to market changes quickly and efficiently. We tend to stress the configurability of our product versus having to do custom development work or things that take a lot of time and cost a lot of extra money, essentially. And finally, I think we handle scale extremely well. For us, scale comes in two flavors, right? The first is the ability to handle massive amounts of traffic from users in a short period of time, as you might see in a sports use case. The second aspect of scale is complexity. So when providers are evaluating us and when they take a deep look at our product, they typically find that we're unparalleled in terms of our ability to handle both simple and complex use cases. And because of our reach and because of our experience, I think we do particularly well for providers that are trying to bring their service to a global audience. So, simply put, I think we're the best at providing providers with the tools they need to attract and to retain their users. That's a great question. Well, first, look, it's no secret that there's a cost of living crisis right now, and that's forcing consumers to be highly selective about their subscriptions, and that makes the monetization landscape for what we do even more competitive. So, providers rather need to partner with companies like Evergent to ensure that they stay a step ahead of the curve and to ensure that they remain competitive in this environment. Also, I think streaming companies now need to understand that their audiences are global, right? If you look at an app like the NBA League Pass, 2/3 of the NBA fans on that application are not within the US, which is a surprise to many people. And I think this presents a unique set of challenges, but also a fantastic opportunity. And in my view, this makes the selection of a monetization partner with global experience even more critical. And I think at Evergent, we fit that bill quite well. In closing, I think the industry has seen a lot of challenges. The market is still incredibly dynamic. Requires companies to be agile, to be responsive, and I think we have an important role to play in helping operators capitalize on their assets and build great relationships with their customers.